Hello, I'm Emily Dennett and I'm your instructor for online statistics this summer. And I just wanted to create a video to kind of introduce you to the course and to show you how to navigate. So please watch this entire video. I know parts of it might not seem too exciting, but it really will help answer a lot of questions I normally get the first week and help you throughout the course just know how to navigate. So first, with any course or any online course especially, you'll want to log into Moodle from the COTC portal, and then you'll find your course. Okay, now at the top of the course, you'll see a news forum and the syllabus. I really encourage you to print out the syllabus so that you have it. The most important part is the syllabus part 1. Okay, so let's take a look at that for a minute. Okay, it has my email address. Now, since it is summer, I won't be in my office, so I do encourage you to email me when you need something. The textbook, you can get a hard copy of the textbook if you want, but I'll show you how you can see it online with your homework. You will need a graphing calculator, a TI-83 or a TI-84. You'll be using this a lot. I've created video tutorials of how to use it, and it's really essential for the course. Okay, and then the class lessons will also be in Moodle. So read through this. It has the policies and everything. One thing I want to point out, when we get to talking about the homework, the course code is right here in the syllabus, so you'll need that later. Okay, in the syllabus it also shows you exactly how your grade's made up. You're going to have 3 midterms. 2 of those will be online and 1 will be proctored halfway through. You see the proctored one's worth a lot more points. 8 quizzes, each worth 10 points. 12 homework assignments, 1 each week, and a final exam that will also be proctored on campus. Okay, and then so we've got a possible 700 points in the course, and you can see exactly how many points you need for each grade. Okay, and then one really important thing that you want to keep with you is the calendar. Now, I do want to mention that for a summer course, it's only 12 weeks instead of 15 weeks. So you will have to work harder and spend more time each week to learn the material that's normally done in 15 weeks. So I know summer has a lot of distractions with the nice weather and family gatherings and vacations, but it's really crucial that you keep up each week. The homework and quizzes are due each week, and that you stay on top of it, because these 12 weeks will go very fast. So each week you'll have some lessons. You'll normally have 1 homework and 1 quiz, except for the weeks you have a midterm, you won't have a quiz. Okay, and I guess there's a couple other weeks that you don't have quiz, you get lucky. Okay, so that's a syllabus. Please print it out and refer to it when you need it. Then we want to go back. Okay, now I'd like to show you how to navigate each week. You'll come into Moodle, and what you really want to do, now there's 2 different ways you can see you can navigate. There's this thing on the left hand where you can kind of see a few things. Please don't use that. You miss a lot of information. So I know it's tempting just to click on a section, but you'll see you don't see any explanation here. So what you want to do when you open up Moodle, you want to be at this where it says topic list at the top, and where you see all the folders. Now mine shows some that you don't have, but you'll see each week. Okay, so you'll click into a week. So for example, this is week 1. You'll click on that folder, and it'll bring you to that whole folder, and you'll see that you see a lot of things here that you don't see on this left-hand list. I'll explain exactly what you're going to do for that week, so you can look and see, okay, I've got lessons 1-1 through 1-5 this week. It'll tell you about homework 1 and quiz 1. Okay, then for each section you'll see a page here, and you'll click on the page. Okay, in each section I give a little introduction. I tell you what you should be reading from the textbook, which I'll show you where you can get that online. And then I've created lectures, okay, and then there are some handouts as well. So you'll want to watch the video lectures. This one I have a PowerPoint that I go through, similar to what you're watching right now. And then also for each lesson there's a handout, and you can print the handout if you click on it. Okay, this is what I go over in a face-to-face class. So these are the notes for a face-to-face class. You can print that out, and then to watch a lecture just like the face-to-face class. Oops, sorry. Oops, how do I get back? Okay, I guess we'll click back. To watch the lecture, it says Pencast Lecture over the handout. And this is really using a special pen called a LiveScribe pen I have. It's a lecture of me going through it, and you can see me writing what I would write in class, kind of in real time. So what's really cool about it is you can click play. Okay, and now
we're really just going to start thinking.
You can hear me talking. And the cool thing is this red dot you'll see, you can click ahead or backwards. So if you need to go back and hear something again, you can click back. Here you can see the different pages of the notes. And you can click and hear what I would talk about when we're going over those notes. So it's not just the answer, so to speak, but me explaining it. So it's really, really, really important. I can't stress enough how important it is to go over these Pencast lectures, because otherwise it's like trying to do the homework for a class without ever going to class. Okay, so those lectures are really in place of going to class in a face-to-face class. Okay, so just because it's an online class doesn't mean you wouldn't have kind of class lectures. Okay, so if for some reason you just need to go look at the solutions, there are just the solutions to the handout. Okay, so you can just look, but those don't have any explanation. So you really want to watch those Pencast lectures to learn how to do it. Now, on sections where we have, so then to go back, you'll go back to week 1. You can just hit the back button. Okay. And you can keep going through the lessons. We will have a class discussion each week, which is a couple of bonus points. You'll need to do that by the end of the week. Okay, and then this checkpoint will remind you of what you really should have done throughout the whole week. Now, to get back, this is a little tricky. There's 2 ways that you can get back to see all the folders for all the weeks. There are these 2 folders up here that you can click on, or at the bottom of the page, it says Topic List. And if you click Topic List, it'll go back to all of those folders. Okay, and that's really how you want to navigate, not the links on the left. So that's pretty confusing for people when they use Moodle for the first time or for the first time for an online class. And I just wanted to point that out. Now, I mentioned that you're going to need a graphing calculator, and I know that can be intimidating if you're using it for the first time or the first time for statistics. So I just want to show you with a section that has some calculator stuff. What I've done is I've created these videos for each section where you'll learn a calculator skill. Okay, so like I'm doing here, it's a screencast, and it'll walk you through how to use your calculator. Okay, so you don't need to be afraid, and you can always go to the Math Lab. The Math Lab on all 4 campuses are open for you, even if you're an online student, and they can help you in person. But these videos, you'll want to watch them to learn how to use the calculator. The calculator is not only is it going to make it a lot quicker for you to do things, but you'll have a lot fewer errors, using the calculator. So it's really important that you learn how to use that. Okay, the one other thing I want to go over in this video is how to sign up and use the online homework. So to use the homework, you're going to go to mymathlab.com. Okay, now if you already have an account from a different course, different math course, whether you've taken college algebra or a different course at COTC, you'll sign in with that information. If you're new, you'll click register, you'll click student. Okay, and it's going to ask you to enter your course ID. That's what was on the syllabus. So for this course, it's my last name and then some numbers. So you'll want to copy that, Dennett 60733, and you'll put that here. Okay. Now, if you've already registered, like I said, for another course, you'll put that information in here. If not, you'll hit create. Okay, and you'll put in your name. Now I'm just going to use, kind of make up, you want to use your COTC email address. That's really important. Okay, you'll make up a password. So I'll say statistics 13. Okay, so then you'll put in your name. You'll pick a security thing, and you'll make something up. This isn't really my father's middle name, but that's okay. It's actually my son's middle name. You'll click accept, and you'll create an account. Now, it might not like me because I already have. You'll want to use your email address as your username. Let's see. Okay, so create an account. Now, you've got a couple of different options about how to pay for this. And even if you don't have the money right yet, I'm going to tell you what you need here. So you can buy an access code from the bookstore. Okay. You can use a credit card online. You see it's $88 online. Or you'll see here you can get temporary access without payment for 17 days. So everyone can start the homework right away. By clicking this link, you'll get temporary access. Okay, so that's really important. Then at the end of that 17 days, you will need to buy the code or use the credit card. And it will link with the course, okay? So you will need to buy a code at some point, but for the first 17 days, so just over 2 weeks, you can use this temporary code. The link is right here. Okay, now just a quick, so that's the homework. When you log into the homework, okay, when you log into the homework, you'll see the homework and the quizzes for that week, or here you'll see the homework, and then you can click on quizzes and tests. You'll see when it's due, so you'll always know that. And then you can click on the homework, and you'll see all the questions. Now note you do need a score of 75% before you can go to the quizzes. That's just making sure you're learning the material before you're doing the quizzes. Then you'll click on a question. Okay. And then now for most questions you'll have 3 chances, and then it'll, 3 tries. Then it'll say similar exercise, and you can hit that similar exercise up to 2 times to get the points for that question. Now you'll notice for most questions it's got this little blue code up here. This means it's from chapter 1 section 2, and it would be problem 7 in the book. So that's always a little code for if you need help which section of the notes to go back to. You'd go back to the chapter 1 section 2 notes for help. Okay, so I'm running out of time for this video. A couple of things I want to let you know about. If we go back to the syllabus, the course kind of runs from Monday morning each week until Sunday evening, except for the very last week. So everything's due at 11:59 on Sunday evening, and you need to make sure you get these done on time. There won't be extensions. The very last week, the course ends on a Friday, so that last week you'll have 2 sections that are due. You'll have from Monday through Friday to finish that up. Okay, so if you have any questions throughout the course, don't hesitate to email me. I'll always respond within 24 hours. If for some reason you email me and I don't respond within 24 hours, please email me again, because sometimes things do get sent to the spam folder for unknown reasons, and I'm really not trying to ignore you. So I know that can be frustrating, but if you don't hear back from me within 24 hours, do email me again. Okay, I'm looking forward to a great summer. I'm hoping you're ready to work hard and learn a lot of statistics, and hope you're ready to get started. Have a great week.